Good morning, Denver. Good morning, world. We are here in downtown Colorado. We're doing buttons by donation to feed the homeless at the Women's March. And we're doing that right here in front of the corporatization of it, huh? Because that's on purpose. You see how those guys in the back, they're selling vendors for profit? We're by donation to feed the homeless. So the point of decorporatizing protests is to decorporatize them and to bring attention to where it belongs. So today we've got the buttons by donation. Buttons by donation to feed the homeless. Occupy Denver. Buttons by donation to feed Denver's homeless. And that's what we're going to be doing all morning, folks. Right here in the middle of the Women's March. Buttons by donation to feed Denver's homeless. Occupy Denver. By donation, feed the homeless. That's right. By donation, feed the homeless. If you haven't seen this yet, we should switch this around and give you guys a little heads up what's going on here. By donation, feed the homeless. See, we're out here. Turn around there, sir. Let me see that. Oh, that's a beautiful. Somebody captured that shot. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Feed the homeless by donation. See, they're already calling the stream routed. I'll be here all day, but for a while. See how we start flowing. We'll be live. Yes. All right. See Pikes Peak. That's right, that was Pikes Peak, folks, walking away. The Occupy hoodie, joining us in the community. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless, Occupy Denver. By donation, feed Denver's homeless.
Where are you guys heading to? 1 for 5, 3 for 10.
1 for 5. 3 for 10. Liberty cause, no flipping way. All right, we will get that up there. So guys, we are live downtown Denver. Some important updates as I hawk. Buttons by donation, feed Denver's homeless. That's right. We're out feeding the homeless here in Denver. We're doing the advertising for this. But Eric Brand update, I heard him talking to Furry Potato last night, and that was fun. So he's doing good, and we're out here in downtown Denver today at the Women's March. Tomorrow we will be feeding, and we will be doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Feed the homeless by donation. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Decorporatize the protests. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. That's exactly all we're going to be doing all day here, guys. Feed the homeless, buttons by donation on the main street corner as we come in. See how sales go. There's a lot of button vendors this year. Look at that. Big giant buttons, $5 a piece. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Oh, it's the infamous Jason. How you going, buddy? Hey, did you we're going
live stream. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm live streaming.
Vlog?
I'm on my vlog. Hey, you heard about the camping tomorrow?
Nah.
We are camping tomorrow night, 27th, and Arapahoe. It has already been told that the Denver's police that came to meet with us said they weren't looking for a lawsuit, so they understand what a First Amendment action is. They understand what it is to have an oath to the Constitution. And for one night only, sunset to sunrise, basically, we're going to do a protest action, Resurrection Village, tents.
Oh, Resurrection Village. I didn't know you were talking about.
Yeah. So that is full night of camping.
Okay.
We are overnighting it.
Crazy.
So
Awesome.
come have some fun.
You.
Come have some fun. Make sure people come sleep with us. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Feed the homeless, buttons by donation. Occupy Denver. Buttons by donation. Lots of people out early this morning. Get these fantastic calls rolling. Funds by donation, feed the homeless. So, yeah, you guys don't have to stay all day if you don't want to. Good luck. Let me know, is there any issue getting the video downloaded? Yeah, we're not going to do that until we get off the camera today, and then we're going to upload that. It's an emergency call to action. For those of you guys who don't know what he's talking about, and if there's a mod here, you can share the link to Facebook, but we're going to put our own video up here soon, and we're going to be running a 24/7 overnight camping. That's what it is. It's overnight camping. So Pikes Peak is out. I'm out. Some others here in downtown Denver at the 2019 Colorado Women's March. I'm gonna put the camera on a live stream feed, and I am gonna hawk my buttons. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Feed the homeless. Buttons by donation. Buttons by donation. Feed Denver's homeless. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Get your buttons to feed the homeless. By donation. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. $1 to get you a button to feed the homeless. By donation, folks. By donation. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. By buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Good morning. We got lots of buttons by donation to feed Denver's homeless. I know, that's the reason I'm out in the middle of the vendors, huh? Because it's not a corporate effort. And the protest shouldn't be a corporate effort.
I agree.
Yeah. Buttons by donation, feed Denver's homeless. Buttons by donation to feed the homeless with Occupy Denver. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. By donation, feed the homeless. Buttons by donation. Buttons by donation, feed Denver's homeless, folks. Don't make this a corporate event. Buttons by donation to feed the homeless. By donation to feed Denver's homeless, folks. Buttons by donation to feed Denver's homeless. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Buttons by donation, feed Denver's homeless. Occupy Denver, feed the homeless. Buttons by donation. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Feed the homeless by donation, as little as $1. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. By donation, feed the homeless. Buttons by donation, sir. Yeah? morning. Buttons by donation to feed the homeless.
I think you're here, man.
You're here?
You are here.
Yep.
The main thing is in there.
Where's the leaders? That's the problem when you're
Supposed to meet up in there?
Yes, there's a big giant thing in there. Stage, chairs, sound systems. This is where they corporatize it, and where we're drawing attention to that by having a donation-based button option.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that protest should be corporatized, right? So, and in Denver, it's illegal to be homeless. So while we feed the homeless in Denver, every week for 6 years on the 16th Street Mall, Janet Matson has been with Occupy Denver and Boycott the Urban Camping Ban, providing a hot meal. That's hot coffee and coffee carafes with washable cups, plates, and metal silverware that are washed week after week. And we've been boycotting the Corner Bakery on the 16th Street Mall for the way they treat homeless people. Turns out they have like 6 really bad reports of like rat poop and cockroaches in their restaurant. And we first broke that back in September when we found a cockroach on their wall behind their billboard. So yeah, I mean, there's long-term issues going on, right? And on Sunday, tomorrow, at 7 p.m., we're having a big gathering at 27th and Arapahoe, which is gonna end at sunrise for those people who camp all night. Wow. And we are violating the law, the city ordinances, because the Denver police have sworn an oath to the Constitution. And a free speech action means that we're gonna do buttons, and we're gonna sleep, and we're gonna camp, we're gonna do all kinds of stuff.
Do you do direct donations right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have a card thing?
No, I do not.
Okay, let me, no, my kids are really active with homeless population.
No. Buttons by donation. Feed Denver's homeless.
What organization?
Feed the homeless with Occupy Denver. Buttons by donation.
Can I get $2 for the button?
You sure can. Whatever you care. Thank you so much. Hey, Victor. Good morning.
All right.
Come say hi to my people. Spread a message today on at the Women's March.
Okay.
When you're off the phone.
Yeah, let's do it.
There you go, sweetie.
You doing a Facebook Live?
Hold on, I am live. I don't know what this other thing is, but yeah, there you go. Say hi to everybody.
Hey, fam.
Hi.
How's it going?
Great. This is
Victor.
Victor.
Very nice to meet you.
He's with the Colorado Immigrant Rights Coalition,
Hey, you. Good to meet you.
and he fights for human rights on a daily basis.
Thank you. Man in the trenches.
Yeah.
The heart.
Yeah.
The soul.
We're doing it right.
And with good feet. You can do it. Here, let me give you some money.
God bless you. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Someday.
Is that tobacco?
Yes.
I quit that. Thanks.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you so much.
Gotta go.
Yeah, you guys have fun. Say something to the people.
Hey,
Buttons
fam,
by
if you're not out here
donation.
at the Women's March, come out and support. Really hitting the ground and like beating the pavement, talking about women's rights as well as like other
Buttons by donation to
other
feed the
issues
homeless.
that are important, near and dear to my heart.
By donation to feed the
immigrant
homeless.
rights, Black Lives Matter.
Anybody need a fuck truck, sir? Let's get this party started.
I got some fuck truck buttons on here too. I'll buy donation to feed the homeless.
That's right. That's right. And looks like the good work that Brian here is doing, selling buttons to help feed the homeless. So please come out and support and let Trump know that like he's definitely not our president, and we're gonna keep fighting until he's out of office.
Thank you very much, Victor. It's good to see you, buddy. Have fun today. Yeah, we got lots of women's marches ones up there as well. We're out on the 16th Street Mall every Sunday morning, 9:30 to feed the homeless at the Corner Bakery. We do hot meals in hotel pans with no garbage. It's a zero waste event. Occupy Denver has been feeding Denver's homeless on the 16th Street Mall for 6 years, since they created a law that made it illegal to sleep on the in public, which meant that women were no longer afforded the protection of sleeping on the 16th Street Mall under the 24-hour security of the Federal Mints, where they had 24-hour bathrooms. Let's talk about the real issues in this city as we're talking about women's rights and the rights of human beings in this community. Do you know that this used to be, during the Dust Bowl, the space where man camps were held, where people lived and went to the bathroom and were fed because there were no jobs, and there was a tragic situation in the United States. So all these buttons are by donation to feed Denver's homeless with Occupy Denver. And tomorrow night, we are camping. I want you to spread this message too. We are camping tomorrow night at 27th and Arapahoe. For the first time since the law was created, we are having an organized camp out that is the return of the resurrection. One night only, sunrise to sunset. Thank you, buddy. Oh, and I'm cut the plastics on your YouTube channel. Buttons by donation. Feed Denver's homeless. Buy a button by donation. Occupy Denver's on the street every week with hot meals. Feeding Denver's homeless. Get a button by donation. Buttons by donation to feed the homeless. You don't have any money, you can have one for free. Buttons by donation. Feed Denver's homeless. Get a button with Occupy by donation. Over 200 varieties of buttons available, folks. By donation, by donation. End the corporatization of your protest. Get a button by donation. Occupy is still alive and well. You are the occupation. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Camp out tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Arapahoe and 27th Avenue. Free speech action. Buttons by donation. By donation. Feed the homeless. Occupy Denver. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you. Buttons by donation to feed the homeless. By donation, sir. We're on the streets every week feeding the homeless. Join Occupy every Sunday morning outside the Denver pavilions. Feed, clothe, and give jobs to those in need. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Morning, folks. Buttons by donation to feed the homeless. I have this stupid thing on my screen. I can't figure out what it is. Ah, there it goes. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
God bless you. Thank you very much. And remember, tomorrow night, 27th in Arapahoe at 7 o'clock, we're having an action to talk about homelessness in our community. People are encouraged to camp out. All of these buttons are by donation to feed Denver's homeless with Occupy Denver.
How much is the one?
They're by donation. So if you have a quarter, then you give us a quarter. If you think feeding the homeless is awesome, you can give me a $100 bill. Thank you. It's all by donation. Thank you.
Of course.
God bless you. We appreciate you. By donation. Decorporatize the actions. Those of you who are watching, folks, you can support Janet Matson by PayPal at janetmatson@yahoo.com. Oh, it's okay. It's a work in action. When you create your own stuff by scratch, you gotta be a little arts and craftsy. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Appreciate it.
You got any buttons say I love Trump?
No, they do not. But I got a dump Trump. I got a do not resuscitate. I'm sure I got a fuck Trump in there somewhere.
Yeah, you do.
And there's more. Listen, here's the secret. There's more button tables inside where we're not making a profit. We can be inside. So we have 3 setups in there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How's your day going?
It's amazing. So check it out. I don't know if you've ever camped in Denver, but tomorrow night, for the first time in 6 years, we're having a First Amendment free speech action where we are camping at 27th and Arapahoe to support homeless and the issues, the law that's on the coming up in May to tell people that it should be legal to have a campground somewhere, and that we need to do better as a society because long-term solutions require corporate response, right? And there's so much going on. So as we're trying to decorporatize the buttons. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You guys have a great day. Use your voice. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. And the corporatization of your free speech actions. Buttons by Occupy Denver, feed the homeless. Every week, you can find me on the 16th Street Mall.
Over 20-some days.
Feeding is part of Occupy Denver's 6-year mission to smash the corporate states. By donation. If you got a penny, if you got a $100 bill, even if you want a button, it's by donation.
I got so much to
Right? You understand that, like, that's a profiteering system. We use this money to feed the homeless. Every week, Occupy Denver. I'm with Occupy Denver. You see the back of my hoodie right here? Occupy Denver. We feed the homeless on the 16th Street Mall. These buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you. And anytime you have extra clothes, you know somebody who's trying to hire people for a job, Sunday mornings is where we're at right now. You can find us on Facebook, Boycott the Urban Camping Ban or Occupy Denver. We feed every week hot meals, plates, silverware, coffee and carafes. We wash the dishes. We do zero waste, no trash. Buttons feed the homeless. They're by donation. Occupy Denver's out every week. Thank you so much. I gotta turn my bag around, I think, inside of here.
There's more on this side, no?
Yeah, there's more on both sides. What I need to do, there we go, that's better. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Buttons by donation, feed Denver's homeless. Occupy Denver. Buttons by donation to feed the homeless. We got 3 tables of donation buttons inside the action. Buttons by donation from Occupy Denver. Feed the homeless. Smash the corporate state. Don't corporatize your free speech. Buttons by donation. Oh, look at that, ladies. Thank you so much. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless with Occupy Denver. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. We got to get this set up again, folks. So we're gonna, sorry for the wobbliness. By donation to feed the homeless. Whatever you can afford, we'll be glad for. You can give me a $10 bill. I had a guy give me $300 one day because he loved that we were feeding the homeless, right? But sometimes you got change. Sometimes you got, you know, a couple bucks. We're all in this together.
I think I'm
Buttons by donation. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. And the corporatization of your free speech protest. Buttons by Occupy Denver, feed the homeless. We have 3 tables inside the event. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Thank you so very much.
this is all I have.
That's okay. That's why we do it. God bless you. You keep
My
your
dad's
toothpaste, you
disabled.
can have a button.
My dad's disabled. I want this one.
Just one though, huh?
My dad's disabled.
Thank you so much, folks. Thank you. Find us every Sunday morning on the 16th Street Mall, 9:30 to 11:30, feeding the homeless. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless with Occupy Denver. We serve breakfast every morning on the 16th Street Mall,
Here you go.
Sundays. Thank you very much, folks. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless.
Wait, here's more. I'm like looking through my bag for all the change I have.
Oh, God bless you.
Oh, there's more.
Thank you. Yeah, right?
Kiss my ass.
It might be eat a dick too, folks. We don't really know. So yes, for those of you who are joining us, hopefully there's some mods on here by now. We are outside the 16th Street Mall. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless, and the corporatization of your free speech action.
I'll help.
Buttons
Anything
by
you have, let's
donation, feed the homeless. Buttons inside the march are by donation to feed the homeless. We got 3 tables inside. God bless you, sir.
Take care.
Hey, Sunday mornings we're at 16th Street Mall, outside the corner bakery. You might have heard about how they got yelled at for all their rats and
did hear
roaches.
about
I did. I
So
saw that.
we've been feeding outside their building for like 4 or 5 months now. And we
What
even-
time?
9:30 a.m. to about 11:30, 12 o'clock on Sunday mornings. If you want to bring a crock pot of oatmeal or whatever, what we do ask though is no like plastic bottles of water and stuff. Because the coffees are by craft. We have plates and dishes and silverware. Thank you so much.
Nice.
There's 0 waste.
Right on.
So when you drink
Good
coffee, you
job.
don't even get a disposable cup. We wash it.
Right on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job. Thank you.
God bless you guys.
God bless you.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, tomorrow night also, 27th in Arapahoe, we are camping out.
Are you?
I've already told the police it's a free speech First Amendment action. We'll have live streaming all night, tent set up. We're going for real.
Good. Good job, man.
Yes.
Thank you. Keep it up.
27th in Arapahoe. Spread the word. Tomorrow night, one night only.
I think you're doing a great thing.
Thank you. God bless you guys. Buttons by donation with Occupy Denver. By donation to feed the homeless. Feed the homeless. By donation. Get your bullets here. Good morning, ma'am. How you doing today? Good morning, folks. These buttons are by donation to feed the homeless with Occupy Denver.
Sorry.
Thank you. There's more button tables inside. Thank you. Buttons to feed the homeless, folks. Buttons. Buttons to feed the homeless. Feed the homeless with Occupy Denver.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Yeah, that's right, man. See, because this is
Happy Women's
corporatization of
Day.
free speech,
You better-
and Occupy Denver feeds our family meal on the 16th Street Mall, 9:30 every Sunday morning.
You too.
God bless you.
Thank you.
All
Did
right.
you sit there?
No, I don't. I quit that.
Can't sit in the store.
I quit
got
that.
a fun spot sitting there.
Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless with Occupy Denver. Buttons by Occupy Denver. Feed the homeless. Donation. Feed the homeless. Buttons by Occupy. We feed hot meals every week on the 16th Street Mall. End the corporatization of your free speech rights. Folks, I love you all. If you can hear me out there, you're still chatting with me. That's crazy. I'm sure we're going to have a march later. It'll happen. Look at all the police driving by. I hope you guys are having a fun conversation in there. Okay, so It sounds like the march is going on. I'm gonna go look at my screen for a second. One, if we should go follow the march, or we should stay out here. Still early though. We might still hang out.
Thank you for what you do.
Hey, thank you, man. Tomorrow morning, breakfast is at 9:30.
Yeah, I'm always there.
Okay, so listen. Tomorrow night, 27th in Arapahoe, we're camping. I'm sleeping in a tent. So this is the place. We're gonna have live streaming all night long. It's a free speech action. Yeah.
I'll be there, man.
All right, man. Cool. Funds by donation, feed Denver's homeless. Funds by donation, feed the homeless. Morning, gentlemen and lady. Funds by donation to feed Denver's homeless with Occupy Denver. Funds by donation to feed the homeless with Occupy Denver. Funds by donation to feed the homeless and the corporatization of your free speech actions. Corporatization, folks. By donation. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Occupy Denver. Got a quarter? I'll give you a button. You got $100 bill? You can donate that too. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Don't comply, occupy! Budget! By donation! Feed the homeless! Get a budget! By donation! Budget! Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless by donation. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless and the corporatization of your free speech. Don't comply, occupy. Are you guys having an argument about what Jesus would and wouldn't do? I'm not really paying a lot of attention here, folks, but it looks like a good conversation. I don't know what that was. So, I don't know what's going on. Did I do a 1 and a 2 thing unintentionally? I don't know what's going on, folks. I'm really selling buttons. You're here to have a conversation. I'm here. You guys are doing that. So I see 2. That's the only thing I saw was a 2. So I'm gonna stay here. I don't know what else is going on. Enjoy your chat. Keep it religious. Keep it real. You want to donate? www.cuttheplastic. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Yeah, my YouTube is Cut the Plastic. No $sign. No, I'm not monetized. I don't know what that. My PayPal's Cut the Plastic. That's the one. Buttons by donation. Support Occupy Denver. Feed the homeless. And the corporatization of your free speech action. Donate for your buttons. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. And the corporatization of your free speech actions. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless, folks. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Feed the homeless, buttons by donation. And the corporatization of your free speech. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Feed the homeless, buttons by donation. Buttons by donation to feed the homeless. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How you doing this morning?
Good.
We're also camping tomorrow night, 27th in Arapahoe, for the first time in many years. We have some Red for Ed buttons too, because we were at that we were at that action last year too. Occupy is always at these actions. So we feed the homeless every week on the 16th Street Mall. Hot meals for the homeless with a plate, with silverware, with coffee carafes. We do it all by donations. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. And the corporatization of your free speech actions. Buttons by donation to feed the homeless, folks. Donations to feed the homeless. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Sir, how are you? Good. How are you, my friend? Brian, I'm with Occupy Denver. We have a family meal. Thank you very much. At 16th Street Mall every week to a hot meal for our community. Good morning. Good. How are you doing? Good. We have buttons by donation to feed the homeless in Denver. With Occupy Denver. We're on the 16th Street Mall every week with a hot meal. But special news flash tomorrow night at 27th in Arapahoe. For the first time in 6 years, we're having a one-night camp. Yeah, it's gonna be chilly. The food bags of tents. Return to Resurrection Village. Thank you, folks. I am not sure if this is gonna stick around, so we're gonna. This is Brian. Sorry about that, folks. I'm not sure if that live stream died or what. This is gonna be crazy. So park rangers are forcing this free speech action to move. I'm on the wagon with wheels, right? So that's my way of doing this today, and I'm on the outside focusing on.
Yeah, well, we're not sure yet.
Oh my gosh, we're back. I don't know what happened, folks. That was the craziest of crazy things. I'm on a really weird timer. There's just all kinds of stuff going on. So hopefully we're live and see if we're back. We are back because you guys are on. So that's good. We feed the homeless every Sunday. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Don't comply, occupy. Feed the homeless, Occupy Denver. Don't comply, occupy. Buttons by donations. So I don't know what's going on with my chat, guys. I've been gone. I'm trying to get this other thing down, so I can't even see my screen right now. Don't comply, occupy. Buttons by donation. Buttons by donation to feed the homeless. Occupy Denver. Buttons by donation. Don't comply, occupy. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless with Occupy Denver. Got some loose change, get a button. Coins accepted. Don't comply, occupy. Button, Occupy Denver. Feed the homeless. Feed the homeless with Occupy Denver. Buttons by donation. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless with Occupy Denver. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. By donation, ladies. By donation to feed the homeless. We have Women's March buttons too. Buttons by donation to feed the homeless. Come join us every Sunday morning, 9:30, outside the Corner Bakery at the Denver Pavilion. Feed the homeless with Occupy Denver. Buttons by donation. Okay, so hopefully that went away. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. That's right, cut the plastic is the feed line, huh? Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Don't comply, occupy. Feed the homeless. By donation only. Protest by donation. I don't know why they're all outside the cup like this. It's like let them inside protest. Buttons by donation to feed the homeless with Occupy Denver. Get your buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Buttons by donation. Hi, sorry. Just talking. Thank you. Buttons by donation to feed the homeless. Don't comply. Occupy. Feed the homeless with Occupy Denver.
But this one says Denver.
Don't comply, occupy. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Are we still on here? Do we have a people? I guess we're down to 6. We lost some of the people, I'm assuming. Anyway, we're here. Sundays, we're still feeding. Don't comply, occupy, buttons by donation, feed the homeless. And the corporatization of your free speech action. Buttons by donation. Buttons by donation. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless with Occupy Denver. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Occupy Denver. Camp out tomorrow night, 27th in Arapahoe. Sleeping all night long in Denver, Colorado. Don't comply, occupy. Feed the homeless with Occupy Denver. Donations for our button. Don't comply, occupy. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Thank you. Don't comply, occupy. Buttons by donation. Don't comply, occupy. Buttons by donation.
I got it. I got
Feed
it.
the homeless.
I got this. 3 of them. Oh,
Yeah, take your buttons by donation.
by donation?
By donation to feed Denver's homeless with Occupy Denver.
Okay.
Buttons by donation to feed the homeless in Denver. We have a meal every Sunday morning on the 16th Street Mall. Buttons by donation, feed the homeless. Don't comply, occupy. Camp out tomorrow night on 27th and Arapahoe. Occupy Denver. First camp out in 6 years. By donation. By donation to feed the homeless in Denver. By donation. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, God bless you. No worries. God bless you. Thank you. Yeah. And we are on the 16th Street Mall every Sunday morning at 9:30. We provide clothes. We provide hot meals in hotel pans, rice cookers, and crock pots. We use plates and silverware, coffee carafes with washable cups and plates. No garbage. No cases of bottled water. It's all sustainable. Every week. We are Boycott the Urban Camping Van, a collective of groups that include Occupy Denver, and feeding the homeless every Sunday. Buttons by donation. Feed Denver's homeless. Feed the homeless by donation. Buttons are by donation. End the corporatization of your free speech. Buttons by donation. Have you seen this button board by donation? Feed the homeless. Get a button. God bless you. Yeah, we appreciate this. Food will give Thank you. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless. Feed the homeless by donation. Don't comply, occupy. Buttons by donation. Feed the homeless, folks. Feed the homeless with a button. Buttons by donation. Don't comply, occupy. Impeach the fucker. Fuck Trump. I got some of those right here. By donation to feed the homeless. Yeah, we've lost our chat, huh, guys? Do you think it would be productive, those of you who are left, to start a new feed or to keep this one going? It's really long. PPN. All right, I'm on my way over there, I think. Don't comply, occupy. Buttons by donation. Start a new one. Okay, come back. Come to the new thread. Come to the new